Well, I think going back to when we spoke pregame, one of my concerns was just us defensively. And I think I mentioned about, us, getting, I feel like shots in good areas of the floor. First quarter was a struggle for us on offense, no question. We missed a lot of shots, but I think the reality is you look at the stat sheet, the next 3 quarters we scored 103 or 104 points, whatever it was. We're going to have that sometimes, droughts, but I think the biggest thing for us is we've got to develop a defensive identity that can be consistent and maintain. I mentioned before, I think our numbers look really good, but as you look deeper for me as a coach, you see certain things that you get concerned about. And I give our guys a lot of credit getting down 21 points and fighting their way all the way back to cut it to 10. And obviously making some plays to take the lead and go back and forth. But when the game comes down the stretch like that, anything can happen with as talented as these guys are. And, give Orlando credit, because I would not classify them a great three-point shooting team, but they really made some timely three-point shots tonight in big situations. And I thought it allowed them to really, really hang around. I thought Gordon's three, I thought the couple by Peyton were big, and then Fournier's late was big. So they made some big ones there late. But I think it's an opportunity where, I don't know what we were shooting in the first half, but we moved ourselves all the way up to 51% for the game. And, we can, if we're going to have some droughts, we got to stay with it. But, the biggest thing to me was just the defense, all the way around it, in particular the points in the paint. I think tonight was like 52 or something. So we got a lot we need to work on and continue to build on. And these guys are working. They're trying. They're giving good effort, and really appreciate how hard they fought to get back in the game, considering the way it started.
Billy, for whatever you guys have done well or not, it seems like energy and effort have been there pretty much every game. Was that lacking some early tonight?
I don't know if I would say that. I think you have to give Orlando credit. I thought they were very aggressive defensively and probably got us back on our heels a little bit. We talked about that today. I thought once our guys kind of figured out how they were guarding and where certain areas of the floor were open and what decisions we needed to make, I thought we did a much, much better job attacking their defense. I think probably give Orlando credit rather than I felt like our guys didn't come out with great energy. I just thought Orlando played exceptionally well and probably had us on our heels a little bit, and it may have appeared that way.
Joffrey Laverne shot a perfect 3 for 3 from the three-point line in the fourth quarter. Was this the type of game you expected from him when it came to your team?
Well, again, the one thing that's been great with our bench is we're getting a lot of different guys to contribute and help. Joffrey gave us a big boost, and I give him credit. He didn't get in last game, and he kept himself ready. He was in there yesterday putting a lot of work in. Alex, came in, gave us really good minutes on both ends of the floor. Jeremy gave us some good minutes. We got some good minutes from some of the new guys there. But I was happy for Joffrey, because Joffrey works really, really hard, and it was great that he kept himself ready, because he certainly made some big shots for us there in the third and the fourth quarter.
Serge had a career high tonight, and I know you talk a lot about things look good when the ball goes in the basket and not as good when it doesn't. But did you notice anything from him tonight that he just kind of looked like he had a little bit more energy?
Oh, I'm sure he was excited. Serge has been in the league for a long time. He's got a lot of pride. Just being around Serge for the year I was around him, he's a very hard-working guy. He takes great care of himself, takes great care of his body, his nutrition, and, does the best he can to get ready to play. And, he played well. He made some shots tonight. Obviously, he made a big shot there late. But he had a terrific night. You got to give him credit.